Hello all, welcome back to Contingency Contract, Day 13. So today is going to be the second last day, the penultimate daily rotation, and today is going to be Windswept Highland week 2. And for today's risks, it's actually pretty straightforward, except with one catch. The risk 3 happens to be the HP 3 tag, so every enemy on this map today is going to be extra thick. So today, I'm going to reprise the 4 operators that are actually featured in my first week. It's going to be the same 4: Blemishine, Surtur, Mudrock, as well as Spectre. However, there's a catch. The execution is incredibly different from the first week, so here we go. So today, since there's no DP down tag, I'll be waiting for Mudrock to be able to be deployed. So as soon as Mudrock is able to be deployed, we'll deploy her at the same spot, which is at the very last vent at the left side. And this will allow Mudrock to actually buy some time to hit some of the enemies while they are walking towards her, as usual. So the next operator that we're going to drop is Blemishine. Blemishine is going to be in the middle once again. And there's a reason why her position is set to be the best at that very tile. And after that, we'll drop Spectre onto the 2 Blade Weavers as soon as she's available to be deployed. And we're gonna wait at the very last second to actually proc that skill. So once we activate the skill, we'll be pulling her out as soon as the skill is about to end. Right about here. And now, we're gonna wait for Surtur to be able to be deployed. So we'll wait for that soldier to stick onto Blemishine before we pull Surtur down. And then now we're going to use Surtur's skill. We'll pop Blemishine's skill to ensure that Surtur's skill is able to last as long as she can, so that that last Blade Weaver that she triggers is able to actually walk into her and eventually be destroyed. So right after this, we pull out Surtur, and now we're going to wait. There's a point where 3 enemies will be sticking onto Blemishine, and that's when I'll be dropping Spectre right in front of Blemishine's tower, facing to the right, as the vent is facing as well. The reason why I do this is because Spectre has a role to deal with that extra thick grudge bearer that's about to come in pretty soon. And then there's a little bit of RNG on Mudrock's side. She actually needs that so that she doesn't actually leak any of those lances. So she needs to stun at certain points. However, that's out of my control, and we will just focus on what we can control, which over here is Spectre's skill activated, and Surtur also dropped down, facing down, so that she's able to hit those enemies once the flag bearers are actually walking out of her range. So there we have, making use of the enemy hit count. I did not hit any of the flag bearers even though they were in range, because there were at least 4 enemies over there. And at this point, let us take Surtur out early as soon as we proc Blemishine's skill, because there's no point for Surtur to be there anymore. She cannot kill, and that killing is left towards Blemishine instead. And now we're gonna wait for Spectre to actually be able to drop. That means we're gonna wait for the Sentinel to walk past the tile that I'm gonna put Spectre on, so it's gonna be on the bottom right. And meanwhile, we'll just leave Mudrock to her own to just solo deal with the Shield Guard as well as the Demolitionist. So now that we've dropped Spectre, we'll make sure Surtur is also coming back in time. So at this point, as soon as Surtur is able to be dropped, we drop Surtur. We're gonna drop Surtur, and now we're gonna proc Spectre's skill and Surtur's skill at the same time. We're gonna use the same concept as the first week, except this time only at the end. And we're gonna have Spectre last as long as she can. We're gonna look at that. Her skill is lasting as long as she can, and that last hit from Surtur is allowed to go through so that she's able to finish off all the grudge bearers, so that I have a smoother time dealing with the remaining Shield Guard and the flag bearers as well. So at this point, it's just waiting for support from Blemishine, and I have to wait for maybe Spectre or Surtur to come back so that I'm able to finish the remaining Sentinels off, because today they are really thick. It's not just the HP, but because of all the buffs due to triggering every single flag bearer towards the end, they're incredibly hard to take down. So we're gonna drop a Spectre. In this case, gonna use a skill, and we're not gonna use Blemish Shine skill because she was steep. The Sentinel will just let Spectre handle it, and there you have it. That will be our 4 operator run. If you actually watch my run from last week and the run from this week, it's night and day. So I hope you have enjoyed today's execution of it. Be back for tomorrow's daily. It's the final daily. It's gonna be Abandoned Mine, also known as Let's See Permanent Map. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys, take care of yourselves and be well. Peace.